you were part of the Raptors when they picked up guys like Marcus Camby back in '07, Tracy McGrady as the ninth pick, also in 1997. Chris Bosh as a fourth pick back in 2003, and Andrea Bargnani back in 2006, and of course the recognizable Raptor was DeMar DeRozan back in 2009. How much of that part of your job is satisfying to see all of these players, Jim, being part of not only great programs but championship teams?
Well, you always like to scout talent and personalities. You would hope they go on for future success, but when you're part of the decision that makes a player part of your team and they go on to be an NBA All-Star, there is a lot of pride in that. And maybe one of the players you didn't mention, and this was sort of unique, back when I was with Toronto, we picked up Vince Carter, who turned out to be a very big name in the league. And Vince started out with Toronto. And
I'm here now, and BGC.
To Dallas. Vince was still playing. He played for us in Dallas.
Looking passenger.
The development of Vince as a
Yes,
player.
this day, Saturday.
At his peak, and I'd have to say at that time he was a little bit more in the downhill, but also as his personality as a player. Right now he's a very well-known TV analyst. That's really amazing right there.
When you look at all of these players that you have been involved, at least in drafting, who do you think was the one that you actually had more inputs to the organization?
LGC.
Just convincing the organization to pick him up. Maybe somebody who was not even known and all of a sudden coming up in the draft.
Well, that's a good question. The easy ones are like Luka or like Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady. And the way it usually works is if I see somebody who I think is a talent, a big talent, you would tell someone else on your staff, you got to see him. And vice versa. They would tell me, you'd have to see him. And